Hello guys, Joe here from Crypto Consulting Institute, and I'm here with Rich, who's just been through my 2-day VIP immersion. So a couple of questions that I like to do with people that go through the process is just to understand, firstly, where were you before, Rich, you came on board and worked with me in terms of cryptocurrency?
Nowhere. I had an unfortunate experience a couple of years ago, which is my virtually introduced to an ICO, which the concept behind it, its strategy, everything seemed to stack up, and from all means, I sunk a fair bit of money in it, and but it seems to have gone nowhere. That the coin hasn't been launched, and
awesome. Right. So, and this is what I hear a lot in the market, people going through challenges because they don't fundamentally understand what to look for in a coin. And this was definitely the case throughout 2017 when we saw 55% of coins coming out were failing, and of those 60% were a scam. So it's a very dangerous ground to be in when we don't have the right process to follow. So the next question I really want to understand, Rich, is after going through the 2 days, what are some of the key takeaways that will step you through your crypto journey now?
Oh, look, the 2 days I found were awesome, if I can say, because I realised I knew a little bit about cryptocurrency, but and I'd actually attach myself to a crypto WhatsApp group, and I get messages all the time, but it's people just talking about what they're in and what they should do and all of that.
Of course.
After the 2 days, Joe has I guess opened my eyes enormously as to like any investment, I guess that the strategy and the learning and the knowledge you need to have with anything you intend sinking your hard-earned into, and then basically the importance of that before I guess you take a big foot in the crypto market.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for sharing that. The only other question, what would you say to someone else that might be sitting on the sideline effectively like you were before, that's waiting to jump into investing into the market? What would be something you would say to them?
I found I really do need the knowledge before I do anything like that. I met Joe, I think, in one of his Tuesday, Wednesday night free information sessions on the 5 pillars of crypto investment. I guess it got the investigative juices flowing in me, and we had a talk. He only accepts select people into the group or who he chooses to work with, and he goes through a fairly detailed process as to whether he intends to work with those people. I went through that process and luckily was successful. The 2 days has been enormous, awesome, and look, I would recommend it to anyone who is intending to dive into the crypto pool.
Thank you for that. And what Rich was touching on, something that I teach the guys, is the difference between knowledge and power. If you've got loads of power, it means you're taking loads of action, but if you don't counterweight that with the knowledge, then you're taking action potentially in the wrong direction. Vice versa, you may have loads of knowledge but not take any action with it. So it's about counterbalancing that and having the confidence to position yourself in that way. So thank you very much, and it's been a pleasure having you the last 2 days, and thank you everyone for tuning in. If you do have any questions, then feel free to check in with a message and we can see where the journey takes us. Thank you guys, and thank you, Rich.
Thanks, Joe.